This is Art of Philosophy. My name is Larkin Henderson.
And I'm Larkin Henderson.
And this is the premier thaumaturgical philosophical podcast.
Welcome to Art of Philosophy. Today's topic, first topic for the day is Unexplained Mysteries. This is our Unexplained Mysteries episode. And we will be reading viewers' and listeners' letters about our first unexplained mystery. This letter comes from Jabe Windex Tsnfobsmanson. I hope I'm saying that correctly. So first of all, we'll just read the letter real quick from Jabe. Thanks to Jabe. And then we'll give our initial thoughts on the letter. So this is what this is the one. Quite a lengthy cover page. Okay. Dear L&L, attached is a scanned photo of a picture which I have faxed to you of a description of a photograph containing an interpretive bas-relief sculpture of a footprint. I heard about your show only recently and wanted to submit for your Unexplained Mysteries episode. From all of us here in the city of West, North Carolina, attached is a DNA swab of my cousin's uncle's nephew's plastic fork that he used during the Thanksgiving dinner 12 years ago. I hope this helps. He saw the creature just before he died. Sincerely, Jabe Windex Tsnfobsmanson. So, my initial thoughts on the description of the interpretive sculpture are that it is very viscous, flowing, fluid.
Yes, well, it is a description of a sculpture, so I see those words written directly on the page. I definitely know what you're
Sure, well, obviously I'm reading it. I'm just reading the words directly off of the description. Those weren't my actual words to describe it, but if I did have words to describe it, they would be very descriptive words, I would say. They'd be
very similar.
They would be synonyms. They would be synonyms if I had words to describe, which I do. I mean, synonym is a word.
Right. Well, we shouldn't joke, because Jabe's cousin's uncle's nephew actually passed 12 years ago, so this isn't a joking matter.
That's right.
He passed after he saw this footprint. Now, in describing the footprint, the description of the footprint, you said it was viscous. I'm not quite understanding this. Is the mud around the footprint viscous?
That's right. Well, actually, I was hoping we could go back to the word synonym. Now, synonym, close to the Latin word for cinnamon, is derived from the word for Pillsbury.
Right,
actually.
Which is Greek.
That's right. Pillsbury is a Greek word.
Meaning?
Oh,
I'm sorry. I know that my Greco-Roman scholarship. I'm sorry.
Were you asking me what meaning? Were you saying meaning as a question, or were you going to say the meaning of the word?
I was wanting you to wait, to pause for just a moment.
That's right.
To consider the history behind Pillsbury.
Sure.
The Greco-Roman Pillsbury.
That's right. We all know that Pillsbury was founded in the country of Greece.
Right.
Because
Pillsbury.
Because you need so much grease.
Pillsbury meaning. Right. Well, let's move on. So we were speaking of Jabe's, what was it? Cousin's uncle's nephew.
That's right.
Which I believe if it's his cousin's uncle's nephew, that's literally just his cousin.
That is an unexplained mystery in and of itself. Maybe something having to do with his poor grammar.
The footprint.
Or maybe the footprint. Am I to believe that his death was actually related to the sighting of the footprint?
Perhaps Jabe has been I don't know, affected by the footprint.
Spiritually?
Grammatically? Spiritually.
And as we all know, the spirit is heavily tied in with grammar and punctuation.
Right.
No, that's that's incorrect. I'm sorry, I've made a mistake there. Actually, when I look at the bottom of the paper here, I can see that the uncle's cousin's nephew, was that it, actually died due to mesothelioma. So that...
Oh, yes, the footnote.
No, that's actually an endnote. That's an endnote. Do you understand the difference between a footnote and an endnote?
I believe I do.
Then we can move on.
All right.
Next topic. Our next topic is the Bermuda Triangle.
Unresolved mystery.
Number 1. Or actually, this would be number 2. Now, it is commonly known that the Bermuda Triangle, the anomalies in the Bermuda Triangle, are attributed to methane gas that is released from the ocean floor that sort of bubbles up to the surface of the ocean, and creates pockets of methane within the atmosphere.
Which can bring down aeroplanes.
That's right. They can bring down airplanes. If in the common tongue.
Boats? So the methane gas can bring down boats, airplanes.
Sure.
Sharks, I believe, are also affected.
That's right. And fish and other various aquatic vehicles and octopuses are all affected by methane gas. And speaking of methane gas, this coffee, Martha, your coffee's it is just...
It burns right through my bowels.
It is a laxative.
I'd like some more, please.
It actually is quite effective at producing a cleansing effect. It's almost like the master cleanse.
Martha, could I have more foam in mine?
What's that?
Foam? No, I was asking Martha.
What's that? Martha? Your name's not Martha. I'm sorry.
Foam.